Albion, a land of magic and adventure. Within its borders are artifacts left over from the illustrious Old Kingdom. One of these artifacts, the Demon Door, allows the user to travel to magically constructed realms and store their treasure, untouched since their inception aeons ago. What lies beyond the Demon Door of Rookridge? Here we explore in the lore behind the Memory Lane realm. Although many years have passed since their creation, the Demon Door still stands strong, denying passage to those that wish to enter until their requirement is met. In the gloomy region of Rookridge, it is said that the door had a passion for tricks, and so he instructed those passing by to perform tricks with a furry companion, dismayed at the lack of entertainment for centuries by humans. Although all Demon Doors have been shown to have a degree of magical prowess, the Rookridge Door was noted to have the ability to temporarily bring back life. This was shown during the Age of Enlightenment, when the furry companion of an adventurer was brought back from the dead in order to participate in tricks to entertain the door. Sadly, the magic seemed to wear off as the animal moved away from the door, and so the animal waited for its human to return. The only known person to unlock this door was the Hero of Bowerstone, the later ruler of Albion. Stepping through the portal, the hero was transported to the Memory Lane realm. It is said that this realm crafted itself around the memories, mistakes, achievements, and nostalgia of the person that had stepped inside. For the hero, it had taken many aspects of their journey. Entering the realm, the reality's magical influence adjusted the colour range of the realm similar to that of an old photograph. Along with this, rumour has it that the hero's dog was brought back to life to experience the realm with its owner, but this magic could only be sustained within the barriers of the realm. On the path to the treasure within, the hero sees the ship that had brought them to the spire, a destroyed windmill from the region of Oakvale, an Oakvale sign from the region of Wraithmarsh, homes from Bloodstone, many gravestones, symbolic of the death along their journey, a statue from the Temple of Light without its hammer, an iconic memory from when their companion, Hammer, embraced her destiny by taking the hammer and killed someone breaking her pacifist ways, gypsy caravans of which the hero had lived in and become a part of the gypsy community after almost being murdered by Lucian, the Rookridge railway tracks of which they had killed Dash and discovered their potential, the Temple of Light building which they had met with the leader of the Order, and a statue from Bowerstone, their city. In the distance, the tattered spire stands, the sole reason they had gone through so much hardship through their quest to defeat Lucian and stop his plan. Thag's cabin, the location where the hero had discovered that every action has a reaction. Although the hero had killed Thag and stopped his wicked ways, Teresa had warned the hero that everyone has goals, and because the hero had wanted to continue with their actions, Thag's actions were no more. Inside of the cabin, blank faces watch, a representation of the countless, forgettable faces that the hero had encountered along their journey. Towards the end of the path, the hero discovers Murgo's caravan, one of many catalysts that had pushed them on the path to Lucian, and subsequently caused the death of the hero's sister, Rose. Next to the caravan, tombs, more symbolism of the death along the journey. At the end of the path stands the Bowerstone Clock Tower, one of Albion's most iconic structures, and below it, a chest containing the treasure that this realm had been constructed to protect. In the distance, in view of the chest, is a photo background, part of a treasured memory that the hero had shared with their sister during their childhood. Although inaccessible, Castle Fairfax and Bowerstone homes can be seen in the distance, the place where Albion would change forever and the home of the hero. Inside of the chest, the hero finds a potion of life. These potions were created by alchemists of the Old Kingdom, a potion that healed the user if injured and increased their health, allowing more life and memories to be created. A valuable item stored by the door's creator, who unfortunately was unable to come back and retrieve it before the Old Kingdom's destruction. The Memory Lane realm truly is one of the most magical regions of Albion for those that are lucky enough to access it. I ask Hero, if you could enter this realm, would you step inside and see your life before your eyes, or would you stay outside and leave your memories inside of your head? The theory: are demon doors cursed humans? Here, we'll be trying out something new where I'll take a theory about the Fable universe and try to attempt to make some sense of it using facts and lore from Albion. I feel that adding some theory in a separate section may add a new perspective to the channel and the videos in general. If you have any theories for future videos, let me know. I'll try to update future video topics in the Discord. There's a link below. In the lore section, we covered the Memory Lane realm and how it adjusted its realm to the person that accessed it. In the Demon Door lore video, I touched on the two legends of how these doors are formed. The first being that the doors are simply magical constructs crafted by will users of the Old Kingdom, and the second, that the doors are cursed humans, but there has never been a concrete explanation of which one is true. And so in this theory, I'll be looking at how the doors are cursed humans forced to guard treasure for eternity after being turned into the large stone creatures by the powerful will users of the Old Kingdom. The Snowspire Oracle describes demon doors as a rock endowed with consciousness. This could mean that the consciousness of a human was transferred to a carved out rock, or the human was simply transformed into the doors we see around Albion. Firstly, we're going to look at why this would be seen as a form of punishment, and what the cursed humans were being punished for. Although not a lot of information has been given about the Old Kingdom, we do know that after William Black left the kingdom, the Archons became more sinister in their rule. It is said that at one point, the Archons' personal guards were children encased in armour from birth, and that those that went against the Archons' rule were murdered along with their families. These are harsh situations. The Firehearts foretold the kingdom's destruction, and so they were encased in glass cages and kept alive for centuries to watch over the Fireheart. This in itself is seemingly cruel to lock someone in a small area for this amount of time. With just these three examples, cursing someone to stand alone for eternity in a new form doesn't sound like that much of a stretch as a punishment. As with all society, there is a class system, and within the Old Kingdom, the rich and elite wore masks to signal their status in society, and so the rich could have paid for or even been given prisoners to turn into powerful guardians to protect their treasure. Point 2. What were they being punished for? Well, in the first point, we covered the cruelty of the Archon and the elite. Let us look at what the doors tell the hero when you meet them to see what they could have been punished for. Let's start with a door in Rookridge. This door requires the hero to perform a trick with your furry companion. What if part of the curse is a cruel link to their punishment? And so for this door, they had upset someone of nobility with a trick. And now, they are cursed to wait for a trick to be performed on them. The Witchwood door requires the hero to spell out his name. What if the door had refused to speak the name of the ruler and was punished for it? The Knothole Glade door required the hero to hit it in the face with an arrow. A failed assassination attempt maybe. I'll admit that some of the doors would be a huge stretch, but still, an ironic punishment sounds along the lines of the Old Kingdom. I believe that the members of the Old Kingdom were revolted by the demon doors and refused to give them what they wanted, possibly out of fear of becoming one themselves, or simply believing them to deserve their fate. The destruction of the Old Kingdom allowed them to be discovered centuries later by those unaware of the curse and their crime, and now that's why we come across them in Fable during the Age of Heroes. Point 3. After their requirement is met. I'll admit that this is a weak point, but each door reacts pretty well after their requirement is met. This could simply be down to their job being complete, or freedom from years of cruelty. Now the Fable 1 doors react fairly well, although the doors of Fable 2 and 3 show more emotion. Maybe an additional 500 years does that to the doors. The demon door in Brightwall is ecstatic to be released, thanking the hero multiple times, showing them an interaction with their child, shouting, maybe there is some goodness in this world, something someone would say after years of torment maybe. Now this theory would add depth to the world as the player is essentially releasing the doors from centuries of entrapment after they are opened, although they are simply sent to a demon door realm where they can rest. Are they truly free, or is the demon door rest realm simply the next layer of punishment for a door that thought it was free? Do I believe that they are cursed humans from the Old Kingdom? I think it's absolutely a possibility. The great thing about the storytelling of Fable is that some of the information is never completely explained, and so we are encouraged to use our imagination to explore how certain items came to be. What do you think? Where do you believe the demon doors came from, and for what reason? In the future, I'll happily explore more theories, and if you have any for future videos, I'll absolutely see if I can look into them. Now hero, enjoy your day. Bye.